let's actually tighten this. Fortunately, I only made it 2 turns before I realized I was going the wrong way. The only good news about having so many things left to do on the car is that I won't be wasting my time waiting for the brake lines to be made. I can certainly work on other things. I think I had to cut off the lower mounting tabs, but as they are now behind the roll bar, I don't think that they are going anywhere. Just a thought. All the way. I do remember not pushing it in all the way that one time. I thought I had a dead dash, but it was just user error. Now we get to find out whether these gauges were dead in the orange car because the senders are dead or because the unit itself was dead. Let's try it. All right, good. So what I need to do now is look back and see if I can find that clip where, you know, I'm not trying to keep a clean garage. All I'm trying to do is not become the county's largest purchaser of kitty litter. Yeah, that's something I'm definitely failing at. I don't know that there are any good things about the brakes going bad at this point, except for the fact that it's not going bad on a straightaway at 100 miles an hour. So that's good. But I coincidentally was working for a couple of shifts there, so I got that the brake lines made during that time and picking them up later today. But in the meantime, I can work on other things like connect the electric. Part of me does wish that I would have left a little more slack for this one, but I think I was actually out of cable, if I remember correctly. We just have to hope that we don't have the problem with the 4-gauge cable like we had last time, where it simply did not want to connect, or crimp appropriately rather. That looks more solid than the first ones I've did with the 4, and makes me wonder if that was user. Oh no. I say user error, but all right, that ain't coming apart. Now theory, I should be able to clamp that. Oh, these are different sizes, right? Yes, okay. So in theory, I should be able... Do I have the tightening things? Because I would like to tighten that. Yeah, this needs to be tighter, but that means I need to figure out how to make it tighter. And then I will need an M8 nut. I can connect like that. And we should be all connected at that point, but I need to find... There's got to be a way to tighten this. So upon further review, this is the harness in this cart. It contains two of these style of battery terminal posts. These both trace back to the harness that goes behind the engine. So I have looked at the orange engine, and there are one of these, and I was able to steal, where'd it go? This little T-piece off of that. But there was not a second one. And that made me wonder, what on earth is going on here? I looked down at the black card just to make sure there wasn't something coming from the side that I was missing here, and I'm certainly not missing anything here. And then I went back to the battery and discovered that from 2002 to 2004, they appear to have completely changed to a different style of battery terminal connection. So right now I have to decide if I feel like making a trip to go get one of these from the auto parts store, or if I'm just going to cut and recrimp and switch to a different style connector. And Mike came through with the new brake lines, managed to reuse the same fittings, but at least now I have non-rusty brake lines. I think he severely undercharged me for them, and I think I'm going to end up having to put his shop's name on the car. Straight and clear out, and I think it's Vandergrift, Apollo. Not sure exactly what the address is, but I trust them to work on my cars. I think first I'm going to rough in these brake lines. This is the end that comes here. And this end goes the other direction. Not even I guarantee that it's the same size of fittings. These literally reused the fitting. That seems like something that I should secure better. That's being held on by wishful thinking, I think. That clip may be broken, and that's why it doesn't want to stay in that clip. See if I can steal one off of the other focus. Hashtag parts car. I'll reattach the fuel line so that I'm not wondering later why the car doesn't start. Oh, this. Okay. Better. All right, so this is going to require a little bit of rebending to get it to actually fit. And apparently I neglected to connect the parking brake on that side, so I think I'll do that after the draining because, or the flushing, bleeding, because on the other side the parking brake was actually in the way, so this is kind of convenient. Well, that wasn't pretty, but it's on. And with that particular repair made, if I can get this thing running, I can get it stopping, which is, let's face it, important for safety as opposed to running, which, you know, gets it out of the garage. In real life, we're probably doing recce or testing at LSPR as this is being published to the internet, so we'll be out on the stages there figuring out what to do. We already heard that they are much straighter, faster stages than over mountains, so hopefully we should get some good speeds there and actually finish this thing even if I have to drive the last damn stage at transit speed. Well, in either case, finish up the build here, and the next video should be an LSPR review. See you out on the stages. In real life, we're preparing for LSPR. Actually, what is the date? This episode is going to come out while we're at LSPR. Let's start that over.